I'm here with a prominent figure in the battle for Indian rights. I'm here with Commissioner of Indian Affairs, John Coyer, an advocate for Indian rights to land and self-government.
Thank you, Robert. Thank you for this opportunity to educate the country on the mistreatment of the Indians of America.
Please inform myself and the audience. What was the purpose of the Indian Reorganization Act, and why did you propose that bill?
Well, thanks again for having me on the show. The purpose was to improve the relations with Indians. Indians were being mistreated such that people were illegally stripping them of their land. A majority of the Indians were living in bad conditions that were not acceptable for anyone. We felt that this should not be tolerated, so I proposed a bill that would grant the Indians their own land in which they could govern themselves free of outside influence. It was also proposed to renew Indian culture and traditions.
What was the law specifically? And what did the law provide the Indians?
It gave the Indians the right to form businesses, a credit system, education, and rights of home rule in which the tribes would own the land. It also stated that there will be no land transfers except the Secretary of the Interior, who can acquire land inside or outside of the reservation. The law will not apply to reservations in which adults voted not to ratify the law.
Can you explain in further detail, please?
Every reservation had a separate election to determine whether or not they would enact the law. The two parts of the election were to determine whether the tribes would write constitutions to ensure democratic government, and whether or not they will accept the conditions of the law, which were federal funds, which would help them to buy land, form businesses, and receive social services. Out of the 252 tribes that voted, 174 tribes voted for conditions of the law, and 92 voted to write constitutions. In order to get more tribes to agree to the law, it was enacted as long as the majority of adults did not vote against it.
Excuse me, let me get some water.
Excuse me.
Was the law effective?
Yes, it was effective. It helped the communities of the reservations by promoting business to help the economies.
Was this a reform law?
Yes, because it changed the interaction between the government and Indian tribes, and it improved upon the Dawes Act.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is John Coyer. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.